Hello, I am Dr. Shoaib F. Padaria. In this video, we shall discuss the treatment of incompetent perforator veins by radiofrequency ablation method. Now, incompetent perforator veins need to be closed in those patients who have significant chronic venous disease, usually C class 4 and above. Incompetent perforator veins can be closed by a variety of techniques: surgery, laser, radiofrequency ablation, foam sclerotherapy, or glue. The incompetent perforator veins can be cannulated and closed directly, or the superficial vein can be closed, thereby stopping the leakage or the reflux from the incompetent perforator vein into the superficial venous system. The case demonstrated in this video is of a patient who has a venous ulcer around the left ankle with a large above ankle perforator vein. So this perforator vein is basically leaking blood from the deep system into the superficial veins, and the skin around that area, above that area, has been damaged and has led to a venous ulcer. So this is the example of the venous ulcer above the left ankle, as you can see here. This is the great saphenous vein, and you can see this is the incompetent perforator vein going into the deep vein, which is bringing blood from the deep venous system into the superficial veins. The procedure is done under ultrasound guidance. This is the ulcer, and we are going to cannulate just below the knee and go in a retrograde fashion. A little bit of local anesthesia is given to the skin to numb the skin. An 18 gauge needle is then introduced under ultrasound guidance into the vein. Through this needle, a thin Terumo 035 guide wire is inserted into the vein. As you can see, the wire is going into the vein and across the incompetent perforator vein. A small nick is then made with the skin, into the skin, and over the wire a sheath is inserted. As you can see, a sheath plastic tube is coming up, introduced over the wire into the vein. Because of local anesthesia, the procedure is almost painless. The patient is extremely comfortable. The sheath is now inside, and this is the RFA or radiofrequency ablation catheter. The tip of that is 7 centimeters long, which delivers the heat energy. This is introduced into the catheter. It passes through the long catheter into the vein. This is the tip of the catheter in the vein on ultrasound. And as you will see, the catheter will now come across from here and pass through that and is introduced so that the entire element is through the sheath. A Klein pump is used with a very thin needle to now give local anesthesia all around the vein under ultrasound guidance. This is called tumescent anesthesia. As you can see, as soon as you start delivering the tumescent anesthesia, the vein is separated from the surrounding skin and structures so that there is no heat damage to the surrounding structures. Then you start the RFA machine, and this starts delivering energy for 20 seconds at a temperature of 120 degrees centigrade. So this is the catheter tip, and as soon as you start giving the energy, you see the heat bubbles start coming up, and this heat energy basically closes the entire superficial vein. As a result of that, the entire superficial vein gets closed, and the perforator vein, which was leaking into the superficial vein, has no further access. Once the heat energy is delivered, gently the catheter is removed. As you can see, there is no blood loss, and only a tiny puncture mark is left in the skin. A small bandage is now applied. The entire procedure is over within 5 minutes. The patient walks up and goes home. So this is a very simple method of treatment of incompetent perforator veins using radiofrequency ablation. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.